Jessica, oh Jessica, the good Lord is with you. You captured all our hearts and then your plight became ours too. Jessica, oh Jessica, the whole world prayed for you. You touched us all and showed us just what faith and love can do. Started out a normal day, get up, get dressed and run. Then came the news, a little girl was trapped beneath the ground. Then suddenly nothing mattered but to get her out alive. We turned our thoughts and prayers to that Midland, Texas side. Help came pouring in from miles around and then worldwide. Men and mining equipment, the best money can't buy. They'd work for free to get her out of that little 8-inch pipe. Jessica became the whole world's little girl that night. Through solid rock they had to drill, the hardest rock they'd known. The situation looked too bleak, but then they heard her moan. They'd get her out if they had to dig forever and a day. They told the people up on top to wait and watch and pray. One day past time's running out, she can't survive the night. But they didn't count on a little girl who knew how to put up a fight. And they didn't count on the power of prayer, prayer that came worldwide. And they didn't count on the hand of God working by their side. Jessica, oh Jessica, the good Lord is with you. You captured all our hearts and then your plight became ours too. Jessica, oh Jessica, the whole world prayed for you. You touched us all and showed us just what faith and love can do. Jessica sang songs of food and called for mommy and dad. Then she'd quiet down and rest a while to the sound of pounding hammers. Every drill bit known to man broke in that old cold rock. Tired and sore they kept it up and gave it all they got. 2 days passed and on they dug, the drill bits breaking fast. 3 days now, she's still alive, but how long can she last? The newsmen talked to nothing else, the whole world held its breath. Could this little baby live and cheat the hands of death? There's a story in the Bible about Jesus and his friend. How the people cried, it's 3 days now. Why, Lord, this is the end. But Jesus wept for Jessica while the whole world watched and prayed. And they brought her forth from that cold, dark tomb like Lazarus from the grave. Jessica, oh Jessica, the good Lord is with you. You captured all our hearts and then your plight became ours too. Jessica, oh Jessica, the whole world prayed for you. You touched us all and showed us just what faith and love can do.
Howdy, folks. Let's see. I didn't realize how long that last song was until I had it queued up and looked at it. Realized it was almost 6 minutes long. I'm surprised that I haven't found more songs about baby Jessica, to be 100% honest. It's the first one. Anyway, that set started off with A Cup of Coffee, Then I'll Go by Bill Brock out of Covina, California. Then we had Old Faithful by Jim Purdy. Johnny Nace with Blue Notes, and that's on a Kansas City label. Johnny Nace did stuff for a lot of different labels, but I believe he was a Kansas City dude. He did a lot on Kansas City labels, but he also has stuff. I think he did stuff on Nashville, which is the Starday subsidiary. I think he definitely did stuff on Rimrock too, which I guess is regional to Kansas City, kind of. Anyway, after that was Cal Kirby with Battle with the Bottle, and that last one was The Ballad of Jessica McClure by Tuffy Williams. Pretty far out. So let's see. I have one more for you as always, but for the duration of the quarantine and pandemic, I kind of wanted to end the show with a few minutes about everything that's going on. A bit of a fireside chat, I guess you could say. Being as we're all kind of in this, and it's just getting more intense. But the main thing I wanted to say is that I mean this in a non-political way, but it seems like the people in charge of at least the United States are confused. It's kind of confusing to watch the press conferences, and it's kind of hard to look up. We're used to looking up when crisis happens, looking up to the next level of leadership. Like, a lot of us need to have leaders, It's nice to have someone in place who can be at least some sort of stoic or let people know what to do. Or a lot of state governors are being really helpful right now. But I think the big thing is that since we're all in this together, we kind of have to look for leadership and community with each other. Because as much as I've heard the phrase, we're all in this together over my life, like hundreds and hundreds of times, this is like the exact definition. It truly is. Everybody on the planet is dealing with this one thing right now, and it's kind of crazy. So, I don't know about you guys, but I've been trying to send text messages to my parents or be a little bit more in contact. I'm not super great at staying in contact via text anyway, but texting, calling people you care about, making sure everybody's all right. If anybody needs a helping hand, send them a virtual hug or virtual helping hand. If you see someone you think is maybe not taking things as seriously as you think they should, try to open a dialogue. Talk about it. Don't try not to throw out blame and be mean and be angry. I know frustration and stress is high, but try to open a dialogue. Try to talk to people. Try to talk to the fellow humans that we all are. And it's okay if you're feeling stressed. It's okay if you're frustrated, if you're unhappy, feel out of place, getting stir-crazy, angry. All these things are okay emotions. We're dealing with something that, at least for me, I've never really dealt with. I've never had to stay home for a very long period of time as an adult like this. So, just stay home and try to be nice. Try to remember that it's okay to deal with feelings that you might not be used to. And the thing I've been trying to keep in mind and trying to say to people is that a year from now, I'd like to look back on all of this and laugh about how seriously we took it, instead of looking back with regret about how serious I wish we had taken it. Because people are legitimately dying. And I have people in my family with immunocompromised situations that I really hope don't have to deal with the coronavirus. But anyway, that's my little chat about coronavirus for this week. I know you probably hear it all over the place, so you're probably telling me to shut up right now, but it's the way it is. I have one more song for you. This is by Brenda Vaughn. Will the Circle Be Unbroken? I posted this on Instagram earlier. It's not really my normal sort of style of music. It's kind of folk rocky sort of stuff, but it just hit the spot for me today. I'm going to play it. And besides that, if you want to get a hold of me for any reason, you can do so at host@dollarcountry.org. You can listen to this show at dollarcountry.org or on Spotify or on Apple, not Apple Music, but Apple Podcasts. If you would like any sort of merchandise, you can go to bigcartel.com/dollarcountry, or is it dollarcountry.bigcartel.com? Something like that. But I have tapes and CDs, and I have a very serious lack of income right now because I can't go to work. So if you want to buy some stuff, feel free. I'll have some new shirts coming in probably in the next week, I think. I believe they've been shipped already. So yeah, I'll have some stuff to get out to you if you're interested. And besides that, I want to remind you to be nice to people out there. You never know what kind of day someone else has been having. And right now, a little bit of niceness can go a long way. And negativity is contagious. So try not to be too negative. Anyway, this is Frank the Drifter signing out. Stay safe out there.
I was standing by my